Hello, and here we are. I hope you enjoy this class. We're going to work on smiling. You can lie down, have your usual props, a couple pillows and a blanket. Make sure that you feel comfortable. You can let your eyes close. Notice your body breathing. And notice the shape of your body. You might be in Shavasana shape, long legs, or you might have your knees bent and your feet connected to the ground. Notice your arms resting by your sides, palms facing up or maybe palms facing down. This was my tea bag quote this morning. Smiling is the most basic kind of peace work. And we could use some peace in the world. It starts with us. Allow a teeny tiny smile onto your face. Breathing in, breathing out. Allow a teeny tiny smile into your heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Let your body find its own natural rhythm of breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Smile on your face. Smile in your heart. Beginning the peace work right here. Notice if your mind has wandered, come back to the breath and your smiling peace work. Few more cycles of breath right here, this moment, this practice. And please bring your hands to your heart center. You can touch base with the smile in your heart or on your face anytime during this practice. And from our hearts outward, let's send some peace, some big time peace energy to some place or someone specific. It's very powerful. Really intend it from your heart out. And release your arms. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hug your right leg in when you're ready. Your left leg can stay bent or you can straighten it out. Right leg hugging in. Hold shin or thigh. Take a few circles with your right ankle. Go slowly enough to feel, notice. Are your ankles smiling? Switch direction. And let your foot rest. At the bottom of your next exhale, switch sides. You can start both legs bent. Hug the left leg in, holding shin or thigh. Right leg can be long or bent. Let it be comfy. When you're ready, left ankle circles. Smiling in the left ankle. Switch direction. And come to stillness. Take a few more breaths on this side. Bottom of your exhale, releasing. Switching sides, hugging the right leg in. This time, hold the thigh. Decide if you want left leg long or bent. And you know where we're going. Hamstrings. Straightening and bending the right leg. You can have your foot pointed. Feel that more on the shin. You can also try reaching through the heel more, dorsiflexion of your ankle. Whoa, maybe feeling the calf stuff. I'm always very tight there. Notice the breath and let your shoulders relax. Breathing in, hamstrings, the back of the thigh. Twice more. Easy and gentle, not forcing this stretch. And when you bend the leg, let the foot relax. Consider hands free. Just for a moment, consider hands free. Breath in, holding the leg. Breath out. One more time. Breath in, some core. Breath out. Release and switch sides. Hugging left leg in, hold behind your thigh. Right leg bent or straight. And we explore with curiosity and kindness the hamstrings on this side, pointing, reaching through toes or reaching through the heel. Notice how this side feels. It might be more comfortable doing this movement, or maybe there's a little more resistance. Shoulders relaxed, body breathing, smiling in our hamstrings. Twice more. If you'd like, keep the shape of the leg, but release the hands. Strong center, holding the leg. 2 breaths. Releasing the legs. Legs can be bent or straight out. And we'll do shoulder flexion, going on the diagonal here, going rogue off my mat, taking your arms, reaching them up and over, feeling shoulders, smiling in your shoulders today. You might link the breath with the movement, inhaling, arms up and over, exhaling down. I'm going to try something different, but let's do a few more of these so you get the feeling in the shoulder joint, in the shoulder joint. One more time. And now clasp your hands, reach your palms up toward the sky. I'm going to turn so you can see. I may not touch the floor this time behind me. That does not matter. We're exploring now. It's not as much freedom. It's a closed chain here by clasping the hands. And we'll reach the arms up and over. Any amount starts to feel maybe a little sticky. Some awareness. Take a breath. Keep your rib cage and your spine grounded. And go where you go. It does not matter if you touch the floor. Take one more breath. Keep your hands clasped. As you bring them up, you'll switch the clasp. So the other index finger, the other thumb is on top. What? I know, it's weird. Feel the weirdness, and then palms toward the sky. And we go back one more time. Ribs and spine down. Legs bent or straight. Breathing. Oh, different information from just switching the clasp. One more breath. And your arms come back up. Release. Roll out your wrists. Sometimes that creates a little bit of tension. Just roll and then switch direction, rolling out the wrists. And release your hands. I'm going to take off my socks for this one. We'll do our bridges, but we're adding a march for the bridges, playing a little bit with that movement. So let's do first, think strong in the center, lifting. You can use your hand if you need, bring the leg in, but create this marching, air quote, marching. Drawing the leg in. Use your hands if that's helpful, or let your arms rest. You might even explore arms up. That adds a different element. Touching down each time. One more each way. Notice your breath. Your choice. Arms down, or when we bridge, you can let the arms float up and over. But we will do it like this. One leg march, other leg, and then bridge. Up and down. Connect through the butt and through the heels. Marching, one leg, other leg, strong center, root down, rise up, arms or not. I've got a couch, so I'll go that far. Each movement present, smiling in our core, in our buttocks, in our glorious feet, pushing down to rise up. March each leg and bridge. We have one more round. Arms by your sides. You might hold the edges of your mat for this one. Back to the marching. You can always use the hands to help. We're going to offer this. You can let it become a little more dynamic. So it's not really one foot landing and then the other. I'm pushing my back down into the ground, very strong in the center. Notice how this becomes a little more like a jog, air quote jog. Then you might like to add your arms. You're now jogging in place. And of course, breathing. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Smiling at the people you meet. Notice if your head is rigid. Mine's like, oh, I've got to look at all the things. You can look side to side, or you can continue looking up, or if we were jogging, you'd be looking forward. Okay, we're jogging about another 400 miles. Breathing in, breathing out, and smiling. Whole body smiling. Warming up through the core. Good. Release and take starfish pose. Long legs, long arms, long breath. In and out. Smiling heart, smiling body. One more full breath. Whole body, breathing in, breathing out. And bend your knees. Roll to one side. Pausing in fetal pose. Checking in. And bring yourself up to tabletop. You may like to use your cushion. Make your knees happy. Hands and knees, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Let's first, instead of coming right into cat-cow, you might curl toes under or not. Give the hips, the pelvis, a few circles. This can feel really good after the core work that we did. Circles can be big or small. Switch direction. Maybe try a few with toes curled under if they're not. So, ooh, lovely extra foot stretch. And come back to hands and knees, neutral, long through the spine. And very gently, tiny little no. So your head is turning left and right. It's long. My neck is long here. So once you peek at the screen, then you can see it's a tiny movement. I'm just looking down. And then back to center and a tiny yes. Tiny little yes. And kind of adding on to the yes. As you look up, let it turn into a cow pose. And as you go down, turning it into your cat. Follow your breath. Cow and cat. A few more rounds. Please notice your hands. Sometimes we have them spread, very rigid and stiff. See if you can find a nice amount of space between the fingers, but that feels good. One more round. Cow and cat. And let yourself float back into child's pose, toes curled under or not. So it could be a modified one, right? I'm on forearms and my toes are curled under. I can't go as deep into the pose, but it feels nice. And you might like to roll your wrists again after that work on hands and knees. Switching direction. And take a big breath in and out. Maybe open the mouth, move the jaw around. Stretch out the face. And one more breath here. And bring yourself back to table. And we'll take the right arm first. Right arm, making 2 circles in each direction. Very strong in the core again, as we take one of the foundation points away. Just 2 circles in each direction and then switch sides. Any size circle, it is yours. Okay, now back to the right arm. We're going to reach under the left, and I want you to reach wherever you can reach. Back, side, forward. Just reach under and through. Don't forget to breathe. My left arm is bending. It's allowing me to reach. Feeling a lot of action in my rib cage. Twisting and breathing. And then switching sides. Left arm. Reaching underneath the right. Reaching back. Reaching to the side. Reaching forward. Where are you reaching? What are you reaching for? How's your breath? And one more time. Child's pose. It might be a different variation. You can always take your knee cushion and place it in your hip crease. Build a little pillow with your hands. And drop right into the resting part. So we are good at effort. We want to be able to also surrender. Take a few more breaths in your child's pose, maybe with a smile. At the bottom of your next exhale, bring yourself up, hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Let's take a slow journey to downward dog. Go slowly, not in any rush to get there. Push the ground away, reach long through the spine, and then maybe reach your heels toward the ground. Don't worry if they make it. If I have a very short dog, my heels make it. If I go longer, my spine feels more spacious, but my heels don't reach. So you have to find and practice what works for your body on that given day. Moving or practicing stillness here, 3 breaths. And bring yourself into your plank pose. Strong, long body. Upper push-up. Exhale back. Downward dog. Moving in and out of these shapes. Inhale, plank. Slow motion, lifting. Downward dog. So you might do 3 more, 6 more. You're allowed to rest at any time for as long as you'd like. You know that. Permission to pause. Once more. And then there's a fabulous surprise. With a smile on your face, come into plank. And like we did when we hugged one leg in, draw one leg in. Circle the ankle once each direction and take the leg back. Don't lose your plank. Other leg, draw in, circle once in each direction. Thank you, ankle. Release. Back to dog and hands. Walk back. Forward fold, Uttanasana, holding at the elbows or letting your arms hang. Connecting to your breath. Maybe bending one knee and then the other. Fixing my microphone here. You stay in your forward fold. Uttanasana. You decide if you'd like to come up knees bent, rolling up, or long spine. See if you can invite a smile on your way up. Arriving in your Tadasana. You can close your eyes or let the gaze soften. Breathe in, breathe out. Using a wall now, or your chair, or nothing. You can play with this. Your left leg can bend. You can keep part of it on the ground, or you can lift it up. And see what that feels like. Put some work in the hip to hold the leg, And try not to send your pelvis forward. So we're staying tall, Tadasana spine, leg lift. And then lower and try the other side, lifting. Remember, you can use the ground if that's better, or use a wall. Look at this, I've got a hutch. I could use it. Woo. Different side, different information. And release. And let's do each side one more time. You might find something to look at, a little bit out ahead. Notice the breath. Pelvis right underneath your rib cage. Release, switch sides. What if you're using your arms to balance? Okay, 2 thumbs up for that. And release. We will add that movement today into our half sun salutations. So you can come to the top of your mat or wherever you would like to be. On your inhale, lift the left leg, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Halfway inhale, exhale, fold. Rising up, left leg, same leg, lifting. And exhale to your heart. Right leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, and then exhale, fold. Rising up, same leg, lift. Exhale to your heart. Back to the left leg. Follow your breath, half sun salutes. Same leg when you come up, lift and ground, heart center. Right side, going at your own pace. Don't let me rush you. And release. One more time each side, or right here, standing. Samastitihi equals standing pose. And when you finish, both feet on the ground, hands at heart center, smiling in your heart, in your breath, maybe on your face. Three more breaths here. All right, are you ready? We did jogging on the ground, if you recall. You can jog again on the ground. Remember, we were jogging in place. It's a little different standing, okay? But you're ready to have fun? Oh, my microphone just keeps going crazy cuckoo. Okay. So your arms are ready to jog. Your right leg is going to be the jogger. The left leg is bent and we're standing, okay? So there's a bend, jogging arms, and right leg jogging, forward and back. Yes, it is a challenge for balance. What if you would like to hold on and have one arm jogging. Fine, beautiful, breathe. A little bend in the left leg, jogging arms, and a right jogging leg. Where are you going? Okay, pause, breathe. We have one more side. Thank goodness we don't have so many legs. Bending, right knee bent, left leg is going to be the jogger. What are your arms doing? They're jogging, but don't worry. If they're like, I don't know whether to go forward or back, just let them move. Or maybe they're still. Maybe that's better. Maybe you're holding. Find what you can find, but especially find the breath. Oh, jogging. Different on this side. Jogging in place. Oh, good. Pause. Samastitihi or Tadasana. Pause and breathe. Whole body inhaling and exhaling. From the top of your mat, taking crescent lunge, either from Tadasana or from your chair. Let's take the left leg back first. Left leg, stepping back, take as much width as you need to take. Push down through the front heel. Get your back heel skyward, reaching. Nice long spine. Okay, we are reaching today, another balance challenge. So think of reaching from your core. I'm reaching like I did in hands and knees, reaching while I'm in crescent. Where am I reaching? I can reach up, diagonal, forward, to the side. Notice how you have to stay grounded through the legs. Go wider if you need. What if I want to reach back? What am I reaching for? Peace, please. Please, peace. Reaching for healing, for health, for wellness, for joy. Reach, 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 reach. Pause. Find the crescent of your dreams. Hands on your thigh, at your heart, or arms reaching up. Breathe. Push through your front heel even more. Releasing your arms, coming to Tadasana or chair, and the right leg goes back. Right leg stepping back for crescent lunge, maybe going wide. You know what we're doing now. It's not a surprise anymore that we're reaching. So wide foundation, back heel up, front heel pushing down. Maybe the knee is stacked over the ankle, and then let's reach. What if you need a softer reach? Oh, we didn't reach down last time. Maybe you want to reach down or reach up. Reaching for peace, please. Breath in, breath out. Don't forget you can reach back. Reaching, 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 and then, crescent pose. Where would you like your arms? Whole body breathing. Thank you for reaching for peace with me. Smiling on your face, in your heart, in your breath, in your feet, in your legs, in your whole body. Releasing your arms, stepping to chair or Tadasana. Pausing, ground right through the feet. Connect to this moment, this place, right here. Breath in and breath out. Blinking your eyes open if they're closed. Take a wide stance on your mat. And let's bend the right leg. Turn it out. Back foot turning in or parallel. Create your warrior two for today. Heel to arch alignment, perhaps. Remember, you can always adjust that. And where would you like your arms? Hands on hips, maybe diagonal, maybe reaching out. Bending the knee. Connection, deep connection through the heel. What about this back leg? Press back through the thigh and find the outer edge of the foot. Press down there. How's your breath? One more breath here. Release your arms, straighten your leg, parallel the feet. Any wiggle asana that you need before the second side. Bending the knee, turning the leg out. Connection through the heels, setting up your back foot parallel or turned in. And see, what is it that you need on this side? Arms could rest completely, or you can reach out, gazing over the left fingertips. This whole situation down here is active and strong, rooting down so that the spine can rise up. Let's smile in Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Lots of work getting present, staying present, holding the pose. 2 more breaths. Release your arms, straighten the leg, parallel your feet, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathing in and out, peace. Letting your body smile, breathing in, breathing out, smiling. When you're ready, and let the nose lead the way, chin toward the chest. We're rolling all the way down center, bending the knees if you'd like, arms hanging, rolling little by little, rolling down. And plant your hands, step back, your downward facing dog. Take a full breath there. Come forward into your plank. Rest if you'd like. Draw one leg in, circle the ankle once each way, and switch legs. Circle, and release. Drop the knees. Come back. Child's pose, 3 breaths. And we'll take a seat just for a short time. We're going to sit. You can have your legs out. You could even sit in your chair. Absolutely. If that's a better option, sit in your chair. Taking a comfortable seat, chair or ground. Notice the sit bones. Feel your connection to what you're sitting on. Big inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Twisting, gentle twist. Keep the spine long. Maybe look over the back shoulder. Come back to center. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, heart. Second side, twist. Maybe looking back. More so staying tall and letting the rotation come from the ground up. Coming back to center. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, heart. If your legs are crossed, switch them. Otherwise, keep your legs as they are, comfortable. And I just want to do a little more reaching here, seated, reaching out, reaching up, reaching to the side, reaching for peace. Reaching. How can I reach behind and forward and side to side and up and down? Reach. And pause. Breathe in, smiling. Breathe out, smiling. Let's come down to the ground. Have your cushion handy. You can support your head and your neck as we make our way into supported bridge. Lifting the pelvis, And bringing your cushion underneath, supporting pelvis, hips, low back, letting it feel good. Where are you right now in your practice? If you need the least amount of effort, let your arms come down, maybe palms down. Let the legs fall in, knees can touch. You can add another cushion in there if you'd like. That might just be beautiful. It's like a child's pose in bridge pose, resting. Maybe you want to take the legs up into the sky. Arms can be anywhere. Shavasana, T, cactus. Maybe even you want them floating. Connecting to the breath. Notice the shape you're in. Is there anything you want to change? I'm leaving my legs up, but I'd like my arms to come down and relax in a T shape. Teeny tiny smile on your face, in your heart. We'll be here for about another minute. At the bottom of your next exhale, bring your feet down to the ground. When you're ready, lift your hips, take the cushion out, bring your pelvis down. Your right leg long, right arm long, whole right side of your body, stretching, breathing, smiling. Keep your spine grounded, but reach through your right leg and your right arm. And release and switch sides. Left leg long, left arm long, staying grounded through your spine, through your torso. Reaching through the left side. Breathing in, breathing out. Releasing. Draw your knees in toward your chest. Give yourself a hug. If you need any other stretch before Shavasana, you can add that here. When you are ready, unfold, add your cushions, add a blanket, anything you need for supported rest. Arms rest. Your whole body resting. Let your eyes close. Allow your first few exhales to just help relax, release, rest. Please rest longer if you would like. Otherwise, you can begin by bringing your awareness back to your breath. Inviting your teeny tiny smile, or maybe it's a full smile, onto your face and into your heart. Smiling is the most basic kind of peace work. Wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe a full body stretch, both arms up and over, reaching for peace. And if you're coming up, roll to your side. Pause there. Bring yourself up to sit. Hands to touch at your smiling heart center. Thank you. Thank you for practicing. I hope you feel a little more peaceful, a little more joy. Take this smiling peace work off your mat and out into your world. We'll start with our community and grow from there. Thank you. Thank you for practicing. See you soon.